Hey guys, what's up? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This is my first time doing a talk through in so long, so please let's hope this goes okay. If I'm a little rusty, y'all know why. It's been a couple months since I've done a talk through, but I kind of go back and forth between voiceovers and talk throughs depending on what I'm going through. But February was a really great month, and I thought I would do some talk through plan with me to kind of tell the stories of what happened and stuff. This week is nothing in particular besides Valentine's Day, which is one of my favorite holidays, but I did leave for Thailand on Saturday the 15th, which is exciting, and I was there for 2 weeks. So lots of Thailand videos to come if they are not already up. But yeah, I had a great time. I am now back. So I am back planning a few weeks because I was gone from the country. I didn't bring any of my planning supplies. And so I am doing this now, a few weeks later. So this week I did use the kit called Cherry on Top from Caress Press, and I loved this art so much. I love cherry, like cherry anything. Cherries always remind people of me because I just love them so much. They're just a very me aesthetic. I don't necessarily like eating them, but I do love artificial cherry. Artificial cherry is definitely my favorite artificial flavor. But yeah, I just thought this kit was so cute. It is my only Valentine's Day spread this year, which is kind of sad for me because Valentine's Day is definitely one of my favorite holidays. So I was kind of sad, but I had a great time in Thailand, so no regrets doing some Southeast Asian spreads. But with this kit, I did decide to use Pixie Red. So I had a foil bundle from SPC that was like a heart foil bundle, so I decided to use that. And then I did use some underlays as well as custom scripts throughout the week. From Plana Hannah. I do have a code at Hannah's shop. You can use Laura15 to save 15% off, or mention me in the notes and you'll get my current freebie. But yeah, I'm loving how this base turned out. I just used some of her underlays. I'm not sure specifically what they're called because I already put them down when I'm doing this part, but I really like them. I'm sure you can find them if you search like heart in her shop or something. I did do a Frankenstein box where I took the black haired girl with the blonde haired guy and put them together just by cutting around, and it worked really well and I really like it. And that's supposed to be good looking me and Jake if we looked really good. But yeah, I just really love this kit. I thought the art was super cute. Love this pixie red moment, and I'm really excited to get into this day by day. As per usual, I did color block. We may honestly go the whole year color blocking. I know it's like literally only the middle of February and I'm saying that, so we still have quite a bit to go, but I just prefer color blocking so much more now. So yeah, we'll see. But throughout the week, I am using some of the foil bundle, the Pixie Red scripts, as well as some other Pixie Red I had in my collection. Now that I reorganize my foil albums, which that video is live on my channel. If you're curious, I did upload that kind of recently. But I am able to use a lot more of my collection because I see it. So I did use some icons and stuff from those foil bundles. And I also used some red doodles I had from SPC, as well as her like scribblers that came with that sheet, with that doodle package or whatever. But yeah, really excited to get into this day by day. And like I said, it was Valentine's Day on Friday, and on Saturday, Jake and I and my sister and my parents left to go to Bangkok, Thailand, which is a super long trip. And we do technically lose a day going there because of the 12-hour time difference. And also we're traveling the world. It basically takes us 2 days to get there, give or take. So we do lose a day. On the day we come back, we like gain a day kind of. Like we only travel a little bit in time, I guess, but it's not really traveling in time because we're traveling, but going east, wait, what is it? Going west to east, you like travel in time, but obviously not the other way around. I don't know. It's confusing. Anyways, that is it for the base. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, just use the foil bundle from SPC and then some Plannahannah stuff. I also used my Laura One foil bundle, I think, from Plannahannah throughout this week. And yeah, I just think it turned out really, really cute. Okay, and I haven't done a talk through in so freaking long, so please forgive me if this is kind of terrible, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I also just haven't filmed in a hot minute or planned in a hot minute, so this is gonna be a work in progress, but we're in it together, guys. We're in it together. On Monday, I did sleep in. My sleep schedule was like kind of messed up at this point. Basically the week before this, or maybe it was 2 weeks, honestly, by this point, but we took Ollie to the animal hospital, and ever since then, my sleep schedule was ruined because I was staying up all night worried about him and then like monitoring his breathing and just making sure he was okay. So my sleep schedule was just like ruined after we took him to the animal hospital at like 4 a.m. that night. So on Monday I slept in. These are both from the SPC foil bundle, and then took Ollie on a walk. I think he was still sick at this point, I'm pretty sure, which sucks because we were leaving this week, but spoiler alert, he did recover right, like literally days before, and he hasn't gotten symptoms back. He was fine while we were gone. Our friend and then my mother-in-law watched him and monitored him, so yeah. I did go get a Brazilian wax this day because going to Thailand, it was kind of a necessity. So I did do that and then went to PetSmart. So I'll mark that here. And Ollie wasn't contagious anymore at this point because he wasn't coughing. He was just kind of basically recovering at this point. So we took him, I think, to PetSmart. Maybe we went without him, but I'm pretty sure we took him. But he basically needed more food before we left. So we got him that. I'm actually going to use a bigger box for this. I feel like this format is different, but I don't know. I also just like haven't planned in so freaking long that I might just be like truly making that up. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, so we went to PetSmart to get all of our food before we were leaving. A lot, like, since going away for 2 weeks is kind of a lot, especially going across the world. So there's just a lot of stuff to do to prepare. And I kind of put off a lot of things because I was like under the mindset that I wasn't going if Ollie was still sick. But at this point, he was getting better and we were pretty confident we could go. We were going to confirm with the vet. I think we went to the vet on Wednesday. But yeah, and then I just watched the newest season of The Traitors, which I honestly need to catch up on after going away and out of the country because I am not caught up on that, but I will have to catch up. So on Tuesday, it freaking snowed like crazy, which was honestly kind of nice. It was really freaking cold, but it was kind of nice because it gave Ollie something to do. He was so bored. He had like no stimulation. We do a lot of enrichment with him and he was just so bored. And so the snow like gave him so much stimulation. Because he was sick, we just like didn't do a lot. Or take him many places because we didn't want to get other dogs sick, obviously. So yeah, he was just so bored. So the snow was kind of nice because he was just so bored. And we were leaving soon, so I just wanted to get some of his energy out. So we did a super long walk in the neighborhood with the snow. It snowed so much. It was kind of crazy. I feel like it always snows in February here. I don't know why. But it always snows like so much more in February. And then I did a long shower basically on the walk that we went on. My hair got absolutely disgusting and ruined by the snow. Like it was so gross and I felt so disgusting. So I went and took a long ass shower and just it felt very, very good. And then I did do some planning. I had a lot of planning to do this week because I was leaving for 2 weeks and wasn't going to have access to my planner. And then we watched more Traders and I just snuggled Ollie. I was getting sad. Basically, at this rate, Ollie and I had spent every freaking day together since like November because I started doing IVF in December. And in November, I quit my job because I had to. And then I started IVF in December. I stayed home all the time in January because I was depressed because my embryo didn't stick. And then in February, Ollie was sick, so we stayed home even more because we were in quarantine together because I wasn't going anywhere if he couldn't go anywhere. So basically, we just spent so much time together and I was just getting so sad leaving him. Oh, I missed him so much. I'm so glad I'm back now. But yeah, on Wednesday, it was another freaking snow day. So I will mark that with the same thing, I guess. Snow day. I'm sorry, I'm not saying where all the stickers are from, but if you are curious, feel free to leave it on a comment down below and I'll try to get back to you, or follow me on Instagram because I do tag the shops that I use as long as I support them still. And yeah, you can check me out there for a more immediate response, I suppose, because getting to YouTube comments is not always my first priority. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so Wednesday was another snow day. Love that Coffee Monsters Co. sticker and like the red I could finally use, which was nice. It was my sister's birthday, so I want to mark that. I saw her, I think, the next day. And then we had the longest vet appointment ever again. We were there for like 2 hours, as we were the previous week. So we had another vet appointment, and was this the day I was freaking out, or was it the day before? I think it was the week before I was freaking out. But basically, our vet, who I love, she was my next door neighbor growing up, coincidentally. So yeah, I just love her. But she told us he looked fine. We had to get more chest x-rays done, and then they like had some concerns, but he never got his symptoms back. So I think he's okay now. If he ever gets sick again like that, then I don't know. We'll have to figure it out then, but hopefully for now he's okay. I know that's like vague, but I just don't want to put any bad juju out there. Anyways, I called my mom after to give her a pup date about Oliver, and then we got Chinese food takeout this day because we had the best Chinese food takeout on Lunar New Year, and we were like trying to eat food that we couldn't really eat in Thailand, and you can't eat American Chinese food in Thailand. That is for damn sure. I will tell you that. It is completely different food, and Jake likes it. American Chinese food, I don't, but it is what it is. I edited for the YouTube this day, and then I did massively clean my closet, which was something I was putting off for so freaking long. I just had a bunch of clean clothes in my closet basically, and they were just like all on the floor, and I just needed to hang them or fold them and put them freaking away. Like it was just like so extra of me, honestly. But I think I was just like really depressed and going through it the last few months. So like, can you really blame me? I don't know. But I had to do all that. So I did all that this day, and I had been putting that off for so long, but I wanted to before going to Thailand, kind of because I needed to go through my clothes and like choose clothes to wear. And it was kind of hard with them all on the freaking ground, but they were like all clean. Like I just kept up with laundry, but I don't know. I started packing this night for Thailand because I got the okay from the vet basically that we could go. So I was like, okay, I can start packing. And then we watched Wildcard Kitchen, which is one of my favorite cooking shows currently. Moving right along, on Thursday, I actually went into Jake's office with him, which was really fun and exciting. I went in with him because we were meeting my family by where he works. It's like by the crossover between Maryland and Virginia. Long story short, so yeah, I did meet a bunch of people, but I went to Jake's office, which is like a huge corporate office. It's literally like a college campus. It was kind of crazy. I'm sure if you live in the area or you follow me on my personal IG, you know. But it was just crazy. There was so many freaking food options and like so many people and like shopping and groceries and pharmacy, and it was just kind of crazy. I don't think I could ever work in an environment like that, but it was very interesting, and I'm not complaining because Jake's job sices us continuously and we have great insurance through it. So went into his office this day and just hung out with him all day. And then we went shopping after at the big ass mall. I think it might be the biggest mall on the East Coast, Tyson's Corner. And then we had family dinner. My sister flew in this day for our trip to Thailand. She lives in a small town in Colorado and has to fly through Denver to get literally anywhere. So my parents basically made the executive decision to have her just fly with us instead of flying the other direction, which would have been shorter for her. But she was a trooper about it, honestly, because I would have complained, but she was a trooper. She flew basically literally around the whole world. Like I did too, but like she actually did because she's in Colorado, in Western Colorado. So yeah, she came this day and spent some time in the area to see my grandfather and whatever, see her friends and stuff. Because she did grow up in this area, or Maryland, I guess, not Virginia, but afterwards, I took Ollie on a long walk, and then I did just journal this night / played with stickers. This is a script from my Laura 1 foil bundle, which is exciting. And then on the 14th, Friday, it was Valentine's Day, which is exciting. So I will mark that at the top. And then I woke up and Jake got me like all of these gifts. He got me so many gifts, and then the most massive ass balloons ever. I didn't even realize how much he got me because I am like blind. Fun fact, almost legally blind, so I can't see unless I have glasses or contacts on. And he like dropped them off in the morning. Like before he started working for the day. That's like what he did that morning. And so I just like didn't really see, and I was like half asleep, and then I put on my glasses or contacts or whatever, and I was like, whoa, you got me a lot of stuff. And I was like, we're like leaving tomorrow. So we came home to dried out roses and deflated balloons everywhere, but he did do quite a bit for me, which was very sweet. We took some photos together. I love Valentine's Day, and I just love pink and hearts and love, and it's just fun. And then we got Takeout Cheesecake Factory this day. Jake went and picked that up, which is a fave, and it was definitely a food that I could not get in Thailand. Although we were saying, me and I have no more. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of solids. Let's do something else here. We were saying, me and Jake, that Cheesecake Factory would go so hard in Thailand. I feel like they would love it. Like, Thai people would love it. Just because, I don't know. It's just, I just think Thai people would love it. Anyways, Jake got me Takeout Cheesecake Factory this day. And then I did do some journaling. And then I packed, which I think I'm just going to use my other big label. There's kind of a lot of space here, but it's fine. Like, running out of things. Okay, so we got Cheesecake Factory, which was super good takeout. We also tried this new cheesecake. I completely forgot what it was called now because this was so long ago, which is why I don't like doing Plan With Me's late. But the cheesecake we got was different than my normal, and it was really, really good. And then I journaled, bujoed. I think I was like finishing all my videos this night. I was grinding, and I still have videos like on the backlog now that I'm back, which is nice. And then I did do a lot of packing. We had to clean up the whole house, because obviously we were leaving for a while, and we still managed to come home to our house being a disaster. I feel like every time we leave the house a mess, and I hate coming home to a dirty house. Am I missing a sticker? I think I'm missing a sticker. I don't know. Whenever this happens, the sticker is like either on my spread or on me, and I can't find it, so who knows. Anyways, we always manage to like make our house look like a disaster before we leave, and then we come home to a disaster house, and I just get all stressed and anxious because I don't like disaster house. So yeah, I tried my best to clean this day. Spoiler alert, we still came home to a disaster house, and I've spent the last week since I've been home, which it hasn't even been a week yet, but basically forever, cleaning our damn house. And then I just spent the night cuddling Oliver because I was gonna miss him so much. I did edit, which I don't know where that script went, so I'll find another one and put it on later. And then on to Saturday, we packed up the house. We had our flight at 8 p.m. this day, which was so nice. Having a much later flight. We're used to doing our flight at like 4 a.m. or some terrible ass time. So 8 p.m. was such a nice time. And then we went to my parents, and this was Ollie and Mochi's first time seeing each other in like so long, because Ollie had been sick. So they had a quick little reunited session. They really missed each other. And I let them play for like 30 minutes maybe. And then we took Ollie to our friend's house. He watched him for the first weekend part. And then Jake's mother watched him for the rest. It was basically like the rest of the 2 weeks. But on this day, we dropped him off at Jake's friend's house. So yeah, I was sad, but his friend had like a million people over, so I didn't really get a chance to cry, which I think is a good thing in hindsight, because I would have just freaked out. I definitely would have cried. So it was good that he had a bunch of friends over and that I basically couldn't cry because I wasn't going to embarrass myself there. I guess we're gonna cut this box, question mark. Yeah. So yeah, we dropped off Ollie and then we basically went to the airport and flew to Doha, which was a long ass flight, but it was longer coming home because flying that direction is longer by a lot, apparently. So yeah, so we went to the airport at like, we got our Uber at like 4, got to the airport at 5, and then our flight was at like 8 or something. So we hung out at the lounge because my parents have like whatever, I don't know what it's called, the thing where you can get in the lounge, like priority pass or whatever. So yeah, we hung out at the lounge, ate some food, and then I think I found my sticker for this upload. And then flew to Doha. On Sunday, there are 2 boxes here. I think I forgot to mention that on the intro because I lost a day, so I really didn't do anything but fly. And like, what am I gonna mark? So I felt like putting 2 boxes was a perfect solution. So we landed in Doha at like 5 p.m. I don't know. I don't really remember now. It's all a blur. But basically, we landed in Doha. And that was a long-ass flight. And we chilled. They have a really nice garden in the Doha airport, which was really, really, really nice. Like, such a luxury to go to when you're in the middle of flying all day. Just like get some semblance of outside, especially after like a 14-hour plane ride. So yeah, we hung out at the garden. We ended up not even hanging out at it. Are these the wrong color? No. Okay. We ended up not even hanging out at it on our way back, which is kind of sad, but we didn't have that long of a layover and we were stressed because on the way to Doha from America, they don't make you go through security, but coming from Bangkok to Doha, you have to go through security when you come off the plane. I messed this up. You have to go through security when you come off the plane and then again when you get on the plane. And it's just so time consuming and just like I couldn't even eat or drink and oh, it was terrible. I've been really recovering from the flight back because that flight back sucked. But going there, I was fine. I was surviving. So we hung out at the Doha airport and then went to the garden, like I said, which was so nice. I'd never really been in the Middle East like that, so it was definitely a really interesting experience, especially watching the news. Coming back, it was Ramadan, and watching the news about like Gaza, oh, it was crazy. Okay, guys, so like I said, I'm sorry if this talk through was kind of terrible. I promise I will only get better, hopefully, and not worse as I transition back, but who knows, maybe I'll just nix all of this audio or just edit the crap out of it, or maybe it's okay. Sometimes I say that and I'm like, oh wait, it wasn't as bad as I thought. But I really, really love this kit so much. This art is so cute. I really just loved using this. I love Valentine's Day. I love love. I love cherries. I love this Frankenstein couple box I did. And I just think it turned out so cute. So yeah, I'm really into how this looks. My spreads in February are going to look so vastly different, especially this one, because it's so pink and red, but you guys can see a sneaky peeky here of next week. But yeah, I just really like how this turned out. I had a great Valentine's Day. Jake definitely spoiled me, and I'm a very lucky girl, but I was also very sad to leave Ollie. And yeah, we flew off to Bangkok. On the next spread, you guys will see I made it to Bangkok safely, and we have a week or 2 in Thailand, and I'm excited for all of that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I will show you guys the leftovers, which I will destash. If you're interested in any leftovers, foil or kits like this, definitely message me on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans. There's quite a bit that I don't use and it's still usable, and I don't plan on using it, so I'd love to give it to someone who would. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!